Hey everyone, so today we're going to be doing something just a little different. So we're going to be making sweet potato chili casserole. Sounds interesting, right? Okay, so for this one, you're going to need 1 pound of ground beef, one 15-ounce can of black beans rinsed and drained, 1 large yellow onion diced, 3 cloves of garlic chopped, 1 cup red bell pepper diced, 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, 1 cup of beef broth, 2 cups of sweet potatoes peeled and diced into 1-inch pieces, 1 cup of shredded Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese, and then salt and pepper to taste. So go ahead and preheat your oven to 400. And we're going to start by adding the ground beef into an even layer and cook until browned. Drain excess grease, leaving about a tablespoon. And add the onions, garlic, bell pepper, sweet potato, and spices. Cook, stirring occasionally until the vegetables soften for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then add the tomatoes, black beans, and beef broth and bring to a simmer. So I don't have a cast iron skillet, so we're just gonna cook the beef in a normal skillet. Okay, the beef is browned, so we're going to drain it and leave a tablespoon of grease in the pan. Okay, now we're going to add the onions, garlic, bell pepper, sweet potato, and spices. Cook, stirring occasionally until the vegetables soften, about 3 to 5 minutes. Add the tomatoes, black beans, and beef broth and bring to a simmer. So I don't have a bell pepper. I don't have cumin. I'm going to use ground thyme instead. And we're just going to skip the pepper. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm also using canned yams instead of a sweet potato. Let's chop these up. Okay, let's add the onion. Okay, let's stir all of it together. Okay, now we're gonna let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm really curious to know what this is gonna taste like. It's really interesting, so stay tuned to find out. Also, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. And leave a comment and let me know if you think it's going to be good or not. Okay, so now we're gonna add the crushed tomatoes. One cup of beef broth. And 1 can of black beans that have been rinsed. Okay, let's start. Not gonna lie, it's looking pretty gross, but we're gonna let it simmer for a little bit. So let's do that. Okay, we're gonna place it in here and cook it for, it says 35 to 40 minutes if you use like real sweet potatoes. Or until the sweet potatoes are nice and tender. And then we're gonna add the shredded cheese and broil until cheese is melted and bubbling. So I'm gonna probably do mine for about 20 minutes since I used canned yams, since they're already soft. I switched out my pan. I wasn't sure that the other one would be big enough. Yeah, I was definitely right in switching pans. Okay, we're gonna put this in the oven for 25 minutes and then I'll be back when it's time to add the cheese. Okay, so it is time to add the cheese, but first I'm gonna add fresh chives. It's not a part of the recipe, but it's just something that I want to do. I love cheese, so I always use a lot. Okay, now we are going to broil it until the cheese is bubbling. Oh, it's bubbly, all right. Let's give it a try. So, this is the sweet potato chili casserole, and we're going to try it. It's really interesting. It's pretty good. The sweet and savory go really good together. This isn't my favorite thing that I've made, but it's pretty good. It's better than I expected it to be. I'll probably give it like a 5 out of 10, to be honest. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below and let me know if you're going to try making this yourself. Until next time.